5 offensive rebounds. They've got to tighten up that end of the rebounds. They've got to tighten up that end of the floor.
They scored 92 and lost. At its essence, this is elite offense against elite defense.
Inside or downhill against Mississippi State. They are tough on the ball. They are hard in the gaps. Physical, forceful drive by Reeves.
Tolu Smith is a great driver for a big man, and he picks up an assist in the first in the country in Josh Hubbard. Only the third time this starting 5 has been on the floor for State. Nobody picks up Jim. Performance got the screen from Bradshaw. Kentucky a little out of sorts on this possession. Here's Edwards to Reeves. Kentucky was loaded with this percentage defense as well, which will certainly come into play against Kentucky shooters. Here's Wagner with a hand in his face. Big time 3 for DJ Wagner. In percentage, John Calipari, the Hall of Famer, is number 4. Mitchell off the feed from Shepard. 3-on-2 for the Cats. Here's Shepard. And a skip pass to Reeves for 3. What a look by Shepard.
Yeah, what a smart pass by
Kentucky run. And then Shepard with the steal, snuck up on Tolu Smith. Reeves, 13-0 Kentucky run.
The gamble of pressing Mississippi State is that kid getting loose in transition for 3s.
Good swing. And a 3 from the other side from Sean.
From this team from Starkville.
Here's Hubbard. And a good ball movement. Jones again.
Yeah.
Got it.
Tom, it all started.
Up Dillingham to Mitchell. What an elite passer Mitchell is. Had a layup, kicked it out for a 3. Got it.
Pretty good decision by Mitchell.
In years, Trey Mitchell might be the most important player on the floor for this Cats team.
He is their glue.
Hubbard from the corner.
Make major noise in March.
Dillingham off the window.
So good.
Possessions than they normally have. Challenges to be more efficient. Wagner with the step through. What a play.
I'm not sure.
State just 5 for 14 to start this game. Here's Jimmy Bell. Size advantage on Bradshaw. And he just simply backed him down.
Yeah.
The board. Up. They lost it. Cats with a chance to push. Dillingham to Edwards.
Row and then come in with 3 minutes to go and shoot you right back into the game. What I like about this Kentucky team, those guards, man, multiple guys shoot it with conviction.
Big time rebound by Hubbard.
Mississippi State switching 1 through 4, making sure Tolu Smith, though, doesn't get involved in the switch. He just wore Kentucky out, man. Run. But, man, he's one of the sweetest kids in this league. Just a joy to visit with at all times. Loves the game like a guard. Can't allow that.
Great sit off of Mitchell. Dillingham. And now Wagner with the drive.
Understand the importance of guarding that ball. They open up their hips way too much. Wow, those straight line drives.
More with the drive from the baseline.
He said you got to keep putting pressure on him to guard that ball. Really well done.
Reeves turns the corner. Mitchell, Mitty, second bucket of the night.
He's really good without the ball.
On Yensol with his 3rd rejection of the night. Wagner in transition. Back to Shepard. Cashes that one in. Tires after starting winless through the first 3 in conference play.
Tom, that was a deflated team on Saturday night after their loss at Florida. And for Muss to get his team right and take down A&M, that's what Bradshaw can do, man. Roll from 15.
So Muss got a little bit of a tune-up.
They did. Got some air in the tires, got some hope.
3 ball goes. That was Dillingham feeds Bradshaw to pick and roll.
Pretty good contact.
Lost control on his way in. Kentucky +4 on the glass. Reeves with the Euro.
Little lingerie on the floor. He has been as good as it's been all year.
Cats might get to half 100 here the first 20. Jones with the steal. Here's Tolu. Easy deuce on the baseline. Here's the feed to Tolu Smith. Leans in for the bucket. That's only his 3rd.
Those are your 6 that are getting it done on both ends of the floor at a pretty good rate.
One of the reasons Auburn's riding a 9-game win streak as they go into the West End tonight to take on Vandy.
Backside 3 and a good start in the second half for Mississippi State.
And a takeaway for the Bulldogs. Numbers, they push, and Tolu Smith there to clean it up.
and be the older, more physical team. In this half so far, they have been.
It's ripped by Davis, 3-on-2 for Mississippi State. They shuffle it to Smith, and he is taken over in the second half. Back on the tempo.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And another turnover. Davis leading the charge. He'll pull it out.
I think Cal will wish he would have taken that timeout as that ball was coming up, because now look at it, 49-43. He took it one possession from the pass. She takes it personal when someone wins the title other than her. Her squad right now, their average margin of victory for South Carolina, right at 40 points.
Don Calipari, 17-1 all-time against Mississippi State. Here's Onyenso off the assist from Shepherd.
Just another game.
Left it short from the mid-range. He's really struggling with his shot tonight. 1 for 8 in his first trip to Rupp Arena. Here's Reeves. Baseline floor. Yeah, well, Kentucky late getting into its offense. Mitchell with 10. Great defense by Matthews. And then he fouled him, and Mitchell making him pay.
From Valley Parking Cars, a substitute teacher, and he's the director of a men's dorm on campus.
Well, Matthews,
I think that was good. Go as a shooter, he gets one to drop as a passer.
Mitchell draws another foul. That one's on top. Here's Hubbard behind Bell. And an offensive putback. Buckingham tracks down the rebound. Mississippi State had made this thing really interesting, cut the lead down, but now the Cats have made 5 in a row.
See that step clever, and gets him away from the defense as well as any guard in this league at his size.
And an answer from D. 2 different high schools, a prep school, UT Martin, and then 2 different junior colleges, Copiah Lincoln and Howard College. Big fella inside. Yeah. Nice touch for Jimmy Bell Jr. Jimmy season. Smith missed the first 12. Dillingham into the big fella. Shepherd open on the wing. Got it.
I think the entire team end up with Shepherd. He drove that thing with a purpose, the hammer pass, and then the quick reversal, one more to Shepherd. Beautiful offense.
How about the touch for Bell again? What? State got their hands on it. Bell on the floor for it. Jones with the lob. It wasn't clean, but
and Jason Aldean came on. Sean Jones went off the charts with his energy. Big time country music fan is Sean Jones.
No jelly roll. Here's Dillingham.
Yeah, he's
State able to track it down. Contested 2. That's a tough shot. Tolu Smith finds the rebound, and it turns into a
too good, too big to not be a 9 or 10 rebound guy.
Lob. Finished by Bradshaw.
Anytime you go zone
stroke tonight. Kermit was relieved of his duties in Oxford. Mississippi State pounced on the opportunity to get the all-time leading scorer in state history. Follow jam. Cameron Mass. Finds Shepherd. Who finds Bradshaw.
He is too physical, and defensively Kentucky to get overstretched in this game.
And in February, for an afternoon contest, 2 of the top scoring teams in all of college basketball. Tolu Smith, deep money.
Just absolute money. High butt screen, and he just goes to work inside one-on-one.
Here's Fort. Wow, big shot. Fort. Ball poked away, but Kentucky finds it. Here's Mitchell for 3. Can he not do it?
Tom Heskin.
To start his college career.
He told me earlier today, I'm just still trying Scott Padgett earlier.
Yeah.
The assistant from Mississippi State. One of the beloved all-time guys here at Kentucky as a player. Ooh, man, that shoulder speed can do to you. But Scott Padgett told me today, watch out. He actually perked in his home, but he does call once a year, he told me, and makes sure that Rupp knows that piece of the floor is mine.
So somewhere in the bowels of his for Reeves. Great to have Scott back in the building. Smith with the jam. You know.
Well, Kentucky once again, they come in averaging 91, and look what they got against one of the better defensive teams exposed. You get knocked out in March by what your weakness was all regular season long. Kentucky's got to continue to grow defensively.
Wow, Trey Ford came flying. C Network. Meanwhile, Kentucky draws Georgia. And for John Calipari, his 400th win as the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats. This one maybe a little bit